What's up guys, it's Brandon here from Tidewater Aerial. So today I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to start making your own drone videos. I've been doing it for about a year now, so I got quite a bit of a workstation set up here. I'm going to go over things that you need, some tips, what softwares you're going to use. If you guys have already been doing it, obviously you probably can skip this video, but for those of us that are newer to the hobby or even just YouTube in general, I'll give you an idea how to get your drone in the air, what you need to do to record what you want to record, and how to get it processed. They call it post-processing through the computer, and then you can get it online and maybe one day start making some money off your videos. So stay tuned. So first things first, you got to get yourself a drone. I started flying with tiny whoops. Most of you see my other videos if you're watching this maybe. So now I'm at the 5-inch quad range. So most 5-inch quads, you're going to need some form of mounting area, which this frame is an Armatan Chameleon. So it comes with a built-in platform for it. So you basically just strap your strap through here, and then you're going to mount your camera through that strap or some other mechanism. So what I went with is this. It's like a flexible 3D printed mount. Works great. It's got like a little screen protector there if you look at from the side. It's nice and cushiony, so when it hits, it keeps the GoPro from getting slammed up, because them things aren't cheap, so you want to keep them nice and good going. So yeah, that thing just mounts up right here and it straps through, and that's pretty much how you're going to mount it to the quad. The only thing you're really gonna have to make sure is you don't have any moving slide forward and aft, because you fall out. I've lost GoPros like that. You don't want to do that, trust me. I'm already on number 2, so that's a little tip there for that. And that basically it's all its own unit. So I'm using the GoPro Session 4. Great little drone, or a little GoPro. It's got the typical SD slot and the battery charging port there. So basically you put your SD in there, you hit this button, you go. Simple as that. So, and these things can, depends how much you want to spend. This one will do 1080, which is plenty for me, and it doesn't kill the computer when I'm trying to edit it. I don't have a super high-end desktop, but I just got like a Mac Mini that's working pretty good for editing, and it takes maybe 10 minutes to render the video once I get done. And I'll go over the rendering in a little bit if you guys aren't familiar with what that means. So yeah, just GoPro Session, I think, is probably I think they designed these things for applications just like this. It's like perfect size. It fits right in this little cube. It's not extra bulky like the bigger digital cameras. Digital cameras are normally like a rectangular shape. So this one's pretty good fit. And on this I run a 64-bit or 64 gigabyte SD card, and I only fly for maybe 30-45 minutes at a time, and that's gonna hold more than what you need. And if you do, you probably got a lot of footage you're never really going to watch. You're going to probably watch all your footage and maybe capture and put in a video about 5 to 10 minutes at the most. Sometimes that is plenty. Sometimes you're doing multiple moves over and over and you just want to get the best cut of it. So you don't really need that much more than like 20-30 minutes of footage. So that's a good camera. I like it. This is, like I said, this is my second one earlier. It's a great camera, nice light, battery lasts a long time. So that's that. You got the mount, the camera. So now we'll go into a little bit of what you do once you get your footage done and what you're going to do with the computer. So I'm going to try to hopefully you guys can see the screen here. So obviously you're going to be using YouTube for your final upload database. So what I use is called Davinci Resolve. So to get Davinci Resolve, you should be able to just Google it actually. So I'll just go ahead and Google it real quick for you. It comes up in Google. So, and every year they come out with a new one, or maybe even less than a year. But right now I'm running Davinci Resolve 15. I love the software. Every day I use it, I'm trying to learn more. There's people out there that are super pros at it. But me, I know enough to get done and add little touches to my videos. But it's a great program. It's completely free for everyone, which is awesome because a lot of people are out there using like Premiere and I think it's Adobe. Those programs are expensive. Why would you want to pay for it when you got this? So yeah, right there, you just go to Davinci. It's actually, the website is blackmagicdesign.com/products/Davinci Resolve, and that'll get you right there. But if you just Google it, it'll come up. You hit downloads, and then I'm running this on a Mac, so it's maybe a little different on Windows, but it's you'll figure it out. And basically, once you open it, this is the home screen. You hit your new project button, and then it'll ask you your new project, and I'll say new project, and then create. And I'm not gonna go in super detail about how to get past this point, but you'll see once it loads that it opens up a timeline. Let's see. I'm running this big screen. It's awesome to have this big screen because you got all kinds of stuff, especially when you get into they call it color grading. You got all this room for all your scopes, your qualifiers, your color wheels. It's good to have that room because then you can kind of really see it, and then your viewing window up here is a lot bigger too. So, but pretty much this is what I'm using to make all my videos. Like I said, it's free. It's great software, and it's endless what you can do with it. And I have probably not even touched like maybe 10% of its power to get the videos I do on my channel. I can use most of the font tools. I've got my own logos built into it now. I've got templates and stuff, so like whenever I'm making a video, I can just take an old template and add video onto the end, so I can have a nice little cut in, and just keeps a little bit of like it reduces the work down some, so it's a little easier to get from start to finish, and it's less time. I mean, most people will they want to get it done, and they want to see the product and see what you got going on, and you just want to look at your flights. I mean, most of the time with my videos when I'm watching them, I'm just trying to see my progression of if I got better at flying, whether it be FPV or if I'm flying the Phantom, which I fly a lot on my channel. I just want to see how better the video is getting, or just remember the place I was flying. Sometimes I'll go to like vacation spots and I'm like, man, that was an awesome place. So I'll be like, oh, let's go back and watch this video. And then I check it out and it's like, man, that place is cool. I got to go back. So, that's pretty much it. Once you finish editing in here, you're going to go to the bottom right. I mean, you'll learn this when you start watching more Davinci Resolve videos. That's basically how I learned. I've probably been using Davinci for about a year now, and I feel pretty confident I can go through the workflow process. It's very intuitive. It's very easy to pick up if you've used any type of software for like editing or picture editing softwares. It's very simple, and there's tons and tons of tutorials on YouTube. So don't be thinking, oh, I gotta pay for somebody to teach me this. You will learn it. I promise you. If you just get on YouTube and start, they have like videos that are like YouTube Learn DaVinci Crash Course, something like that. Tons of material out there to just throw yourself into it and learn it. But pretty much, and it's got built-in YouTube presets, so you can tell it. I always output to 1080 just because it's easier on my computer, and most people, that's all they're watching on YouTube. Because if you just look at it on a cell phone, you're probably not going to notice the difference in quality because it's such a small phone. And I think the majority of people that watch videos on YouTube are using their cell phones, so that's going to be their primary source of viewing. So 1080 is going to be very good for what you need. So yeah, but you pretty much set that up. You hit render, boom, it's on your hard drive, and then you just, once that's done, you're going to want to go back to your YouTube channel, which you've already created. There are tons of videos online about creating that. I don't think I need to explain that. It's like starting an email address, really. But then you'll just go to your channel, and up on the top right, you'll see a little arrow with a line under it. That's the uploader. And then you either drag and drop your file up here and choose what you want it to be viewed as, private, scheduled. I usually do public because you want to get views, so don't put private, otherwise nobody else is going to see it unless maybe you share it with them or something. But once you do that, it's going to ask you just a description, a title, and then you just hit save and upload, and then that's how you get your videos out there. So I hope this helps you guys when you're trying to get started up. I was pretty skilled with websites and stuff like that, so most people nowadays are familiar with the way technology is, so it's pretty easy to get up. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be glad to help you. I've been on YouTube about 1.5 years now. I'm making my way up slowly. It's a tough game, but if you need anything, have any questions, just let me know. My name's Brandon, and thanks for watching this video log. And like I said, hope you get out there and have some fun flying and get some cool videos. I'll definitely be checking them out if they're on one of the channels I'm subscribed to, or if you'd like me to subscribe, or you want to subscribe to mine so we can keep following each other. Just hit that subscribe button and the like button if you like it. And thanks for watching.